In the previous videos, we arrived at an uncomfortable realization. You do not experience the world directly. You don't touch reality itself. You don't see objects as they are. You don't hear sounds as they exist outside. What you experience is something constructed. Signals arrive. The brain responds. Experience appears. And because this experience feels immediate, vivid, and continuous, we assume it must be real in the way we think it is. But today's teaching questions something much deeper than beliefs. It questions the most basic assumption you live with every moment. I am seeing the world. What if that assumption itself is the root of suffering? This is where the Buddha begins his teaching to Venerable Malunkyaputta, not with philosophy, not with metaphysics, but with seeing itself. Malunkyaputta approached the Buddha and asked for the Dhamma in brief, not explanations about the universe, not theories about existence, just the essential instruction that leads directly to freedom. The Buddha did not respond with a long discourse. He did something far more radical. He examined experience. And he began with a simple, unsettling question. The Buddha asked, "Things you have never seen, do not see, and will never see. Do you have desire, passion, or love for them?" At first, this sounds trivial. Of course, we don't desire what we've never seen. But the Buddha is not making a casual observation. He is undermining the way we think seeing works. To understand this, we must first look at how we are deceived about perception. We live as if this is true. The eye is here. The object is there, and I am seeing the object. This feels so obvious that it is rarely questioned. When you look at a tree, you feel as though the tree is directly present to you. When you look at a screen, you feel as though the image is out there. But this is not what is happening. As we saw in the previous video, nothing visible reaches the mind. What reaches the eye are electromagnetic waves. These waves carry no color, no shape, no meaning. They are converted into electrical signals. Those signals travel through neural pathways. And inside the brain, activity occurs. From that activity, an experience of seeing is generated. This entire process happens inside. There's no object entering the mind. There is no direct contact with the external world. There is only signal, neural processing, appearance. Yet the experience feels as though the object is there, and the seeing is here. This is the deception. This misunderstanding is not just a scientific error. It is a spiritual ignorance. Because when you believe you are seeing objects directly, you also believe objects have inherent power over you. Objects are the source of pleasure or pain. Objects are what you must chase or avoid. But if what you experience is not the object itself, only a constructed appearance, then suffering cannot be located in the object. It must be located somewhere else. This is exactly where the Buddha is guiding attention. Now we can understand the Buddha's words properly. When he says, "Forms cognizable via the eye that are unseen by you. Things you have never seen, do not see, and will never see." He is not referring to unknown objects somewhere outside. He is pointing to this truth. The object you believe you are seeing has never been seen at all, not in the past, not now, not in the future, because the external object never appears in experience. What appears is only a constructed visual experience. The brain generates an appearance, and ignorance mistakes that appearance for reality. We say, "I see the object," but in truth, there is no seeing of an object. only seeing of an appearance. And this has always been the case. So when the Buddha asks, "Do you have desire, passion, or love for them?" he is revealing something precise. Desire does not attach to objects. It attaches to experienced appearances. And appearances arise only when conditions are present. This means something radical. Your entire world, the world you fear, crave, protect, and resist, exists only as experience constructed by the mind. And because we are ignorant of this construction, we live as though the world itself is the source of suffering. The Buddha is not saying, the world is an illusion. He is saying, you do not understand how your world appears. This ignorance is what gives rise to attachment. Only after exposing this deception does the Buddha give the instruction. He says, in reference to the seen, there will be only the seen. In reference to the heard, only the heard. In reference to the sensed, only the sensed. In reference to the cognized, only the cognized. This is where part 1 ends. Because now the real question begins. What happens when we stop adding anything to experience? What happens when seeing is just seeing? That is what we will explore in part 2.